Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Lotteries, Career, Business, Casino, Financial Speculations in General, and going to the casino as well. And so, this is for you coming from Gemini. And before I start, I'd like to tell you that this program is for everybody born in Gemini. It's not specially made for you. It's not based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms. So treat this as a general guide. To know everything personally, you'll need to come and see me one day for a 90-minute session, and that's going to cost you USD 50. I'll give you more information about that. So let me now use the tarot card and to talk to you about your job for the first 15 days of November and how they're going to be for you. It's a good card, except, well, this is talking about your job. It says don't be over-determined, don't be pushy, don't be dominating, and you'll be able to have a good enough first 15 days in the month of November for your job. So simple as that. I'm going to talk to you about your business for the first 15 days, and let's see where that goes. This is the card of strength. This is the card of strength, which means you have control over things, but don't expose yourself to risk. You see this little snake right there, so friendly. Don't expose yourself to risk. It'll get you. It'll go straight for your jugular, and that's what's going to trouble you in the area of business. So as long as you don't expose yourself to risk, and whatever you have in your mind, you look after it and consolidate, you'll be able to do well enough, it says. So the exposure to the risk is the danger part of the business in the first 15 days of November. Now I'm going to pull this card about your general finances. It's a good card. You need patience with this card. There's everything happening. It's not coming, it's not floating down to you yet. It just might a little while, in a few days or a week or two. So there's a lot of happening, it's just beyond your reach. So rather than be impatient, impulsive or hasty, take your time, do some research in the first 15 days. Don't expose yourself to risk in general finances. Play the waiting game and it'll be reaching you soon enough. Now I'm going to talk to you for the last 15 days of November, and I'll start with the job area for you coming from Gemini. This is a bad card. A job can be lost because some mistakes are going to be so furiously held against you. It's a terrible card. It says, whatever you try to do, play safe and be part of a team. Don't stick out like a sore thumb. Otherwise, everything can be lost in a job. And if you decide to change, excuse me, if you decide to change a job in the last 15 days, you're either not going to get anything or you're going to get something worse. So the last 15 days where job is concerned is terrible for you, you coming from Gemini. Let's talk of your business sense and your business possibilities. And look at this card. You are totally isolated. You can't get help, not from your bank manager, not from your business partners, not from the people you do business with. And things are miserably bad for you with this card. You are being attacked left, right, center. So you have to tell yourself in the last 15 days, where business is concerned, no risk element at all. Bring it down to the basics and carry on day by day and you'll be fine. General finances in the last 15 days. Let's see what that happens now. It's a much better card. It's a card, there's a black moon. I never like black moon cards. But it's a card that says money will flow out and money will flow in. So it's day by day, just weather the storm of the last 15 days and tell yourself, let me just exist in business or in general finances or in job, and day by day let the last 15 days pass, and they'll be playing safe that way. Now I'm going to, for you coming from Gemini, I'm going to talk to you about your lucky ages, and I'm going to use tarot cards for that. Well, what do the cards say for Gemini? Lucky ages. The card says that if you happen to be the ages of 24 or 33 or 42 or 51 or 60 or 69, you're going to be one very lucky person, whether in job, whether in business, whether at the casino, whether in lotteries. So you're the special ones. And if you're not of these ages, don't panic. You'll need to come and see me for a 90-minute session. It will cost you USD 50, that's all. And I'll let you know what's going to happen for your next 7, 8 or 9 years. I'll talk to you more about that. Now I'll talk to you for Gemini, for your lucky dates, for you in Gemini. Is the sign of Venus in all its majesty. And so your lucky dates would be definitely on the 6th, the 15th and the 24th. That's for the month of November. 6th, 15th and 24th. You're going to be one very lucky person in anything that you attempt to do. Whether it's for the job, whether it's for the money and business, whether it's for the lotteries, whether it's for the love. So bookmark these dates, use them to the maximum, morning, afternoon, evening, nightfall, and you'll be doing very well. Now about your lottery favorite numbers. Now, I've done some homework for you. I've tracked 9 planets using Kabbalistic tarot, using Kabbalistic astrology. And I've divided the sets of planets. First set 4 planets, second set 5 planets. And from the first 4 planets, I've derived these numbers. The number 4, 13, 22, 31, 40, 49, 58 or 67. Depends on what kind of lotteries you use these numbers. The second set of numbers which I've chosen from the last 5 sets of planets, the last group of planets which have 5 planets there, is the number 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54 and 63, depending on what kind of lottery you play. And now for the third set of numbers, I'm going to use the tarot card to see what it gives me. And let's see what this card is all about. Is the card, well, Mercury is there, which I like already, and then Jupiter is there, and the Sun position is there. So for you coming from Gemini, looking at this card, it favors the 3 series, which means the number 3, 12, 21, 30, 39, 48 and 57. So use any of these numbers that you can in your lotteries. So you've got 3 sets of numbers now. So what do you do with these 3 sets of numbers? Well, you go firstly and buy some paper of which are your best colors, but you won't know that unless you've been to see me for a 90-minute session, which will cost you USD 50. In the meantime, just go and buy any color paper you like and A4 size, and just cut there from that A4 size 2" by 2" little papers, 2" by 2". And on each of these 2" by 2", you will write one number, any of these one number which are given you. You might want to start with the number 4, write the number 4 on one paper, fold it up and put it there, and then 13 on the second 2" by 2", write the number 13 and fold it up and put it there, and go on until you've done for all your numbers. So you'll have quite a few piles of paper there with you. Now what do? You get help from your soul. That's what you do. And how do you do that? It's all about your fingerprints and thumbprints. Your fingerprints and thumbprints don't belong to you, they belong to your soul. That's why people in meditation, people doing the mantra, people doing the religion, they will join the thumbprints with different fingers. When as many of them, and ask them, why do you do it? They can't tell me. They say, oh, I've been taught to do it. My guru says do it. But the real reason is that your fingerprints and thumbprints belong to your soul. So to get the soul activated to be part of your life, do this as much as you can. And for you coming from Gemini, I would go for my thumb to connect to my little fingers. For the month of November, I favor this. The thumb to your little fingers. When you do that, there's a huge mechanism of energy flowing into you from the soul, of course. And the soul is being attentive to see what you want and how can I help you. And if it's for lotteries, well, you ask for that help. Talk to your soul, ask for the help. This can be applied to any area of your life at any time. You're walking along the street, you're not happy, you're unhappy. And so when that happens, you do this and ask for what you want. Whether it's for your job, whether it's for your love story, whether it's for health, you can't sleep in the night, do this and you will see that you will manage to sleep, because it activates a huge amount of positive energy for you. Okay? Let's talk of lotteries now. So you've got those piles of papers. And so I'll ask you to wear your best colors. You won't know that unless you've been to see me for a personal consultation. I'll ask you to choose to do this exercise on your best days. And you won't know that either until you come to see me. And I'll ask you to face your best directions to do this exercise, and you won't know that either. So this USD 50 will do a lot for you for this 90 minutes with me. In the meantime, just choose what colors you want, face whatever direction you want, face any days, use any days that you like for the time being. So you will do all that. Some people ask me, while I'm doing this, can I say a prayer? Go ahead and say a prayer, why not? Focus on the lottery, focus on what you want, focus on that great Lamborghini that you want to buy. Focus on it, because focus is all about the law of attraction. So do that. And then you are now ready to pick a number. So you might take 30 seconds, you might take 1 minute, 2 minutes, up to you. And then you'll pick one number up and open it, and you've written a number there. So write it down on a piece of paper, fold it back, put it there, shuffle it, do again once more this. So you will do this exercise 5 times if you need 5 numbers, 7 times if you need 7 numbers, and you will have your numbers. Now to go and buy. So I'll ask you to go and buy only on your lucky days, very important. And when you go to buy, I'll ask you to wear your best colors and nothing else, because when you wear a color, you got the attraction, you got the safety net of that wonderful planet who controls the color you're wearing at that moment. That's how the connection is all about. So you should wear your best colors, because you're going to do something very important to buy your lottery ticket. You wear any other colors, you may not be wearing the right colors. So never mind. So you go and do that on your lucky day, and you wear your best colors. And then we'll trust it, leave it all the trust to the soul. And if you don't get it for a while, never mind, keep trying. It may take some time. May take some time. So that's how you go get your numbers and get your lotteries in a more positive way. Well, I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during this 90-minute Skype session, I'm going to talk to you about your next 7, 8 or 9 years in detail, age by age, calendar year by calendar year, covering all areas of your life, your romance, your marriage, your family, your general happiness, your job, your business, your finances, your health. I will go into real detail for you, and I'll cover every other area possible. And that's all for just USD 50 for a 90-minute session. So go to, and I'll give you your lucky personal lottery numbers based on your date of birth, time of birth, and your palms, and that will be relevant for you for the rest of your life, and your lucky days, and your lucky gemstones, and your lucky colors, and your lucky directions, a lot of information. And so go to Facebook, go to Skype, send me an email, and let's get down to having this 90-minute session for USD 50. Until then, thank you, goodbye.